The Duchy of Småland has not been created. Neither has the Duchy of Östergötland. Östergötland is now ancient and inalienable rights of your vassals, except the demands of the Liberty faction, or face our swords on the battlefield. Wait, who is this? I will not be threatened. Who is the Liberty faction? 6 members? Oh no, not this again. Paivia of Grobin, Asiko Vanemane, Duke Budo II of Karelia, Count Yala Volkovisks, Count Hapa of Leafs, and Prince Havu of Finland. Ugh, forget it. I guess I have no choice. I get the law, limited crown authority. Ugh. Alright. Propose alliance with whom? Count Tibor of Svietje. No. It's on King Rurik Danson of the Danelaw's realm, King Dotter Danson of Wales's realm, and the County of Famaland and Uvre Delana are inside of... But this is controlled by who? Count Chaplain Hafrid Einarsdotter of Finland. Wait, who? Who are they going to war with? Is one of our vassals controlling that? Okay. Ah. Our court chaplain. Okay. Duke Num has lost against Duke Amod of Dwarno Siatnu in the Dwarfs Siatnu War for Count Bilsi's claim in the county of Yovkui. Okay. Wait, where's Sweden? Wait. What happened to Sweden? Does Sweden exist anymore? To the elegant Queen Ilmatar, my name is Paivi and I'm a trained physician specializing in issues of fertility. Perhaps my discreet counsel would benefit, my lady. Yes. I could use your help. Finland is gone, or Finland gone. Issues of fertility. I wanted to give my new physician time to settle in, but mere hours after arrival, Pivy burst into my office with a great case in tow. She heaves on top of my desk with an unsettling clank. You and her husband have several options, my lady. There are tinctures which are tried and true, but I've also have some experimental treatments under development. The tincture seems fine. No, this is a better chance. Here we go. Successful fertility treatment for 10 years. Fertility plus 10%. A simple tincture seems sensible. Nice. Okay. The memories remain. Oh, Jansa. Oh, no. So, Gaivash. The Sami have become Gaivash. I don't know what happened to Sweden. Okay, this is part of... Okay, let's take a look at this. The Duchy of Northumbria... No. Västergötland. Okay, this is de facto part of the Kingdom of Sweden. Not created. Nobody... Okay, so the Kingdom of Sweden does not exist anymore. Well, you know what? We're going to have to take that. So the Earldom of Sevede, County of the Kingdom of the Danelaw. We're going to take it for Småland. Småland is Count Herewald's land, but we will take the rest of Småland. Thank you very much. So Novgorod is here. Let's take a look at our strategy here. Now, we can go to war with Gaivash. They're very powerful at the moment. Or we can go to war with the Danelaw. They're not as powerful, and I don't think they're at war with anybody, but they have a child king. So if we go to war with Northumbria here, the Earldom of Sevede, we could do a holy war for the duchy. Let's, of Småland, right here. 200 piety. All titles held by Asatru rulers are seized. Any reformed Sumunusco rulers are vassalized by you. Yeah, we're going to do a holy war for the duchy here. Because we need some personal holdings right here. I am very happy with taking this. I mean, granted, it would be better if we had a place where nobody had anything else and we could just take all of that land. So, for example, Skåne right here. They have Halland, Skåne, Blekinge, and what other... So Skåne is here. Top realm of the county of Lithuania. So this is actually controlled by one of our one of our rulers here. Actually, no, it's not. Oh, no, it is in the county of Lithuania. Okay, so they control it. So Skåne controls Halland, which has 3, Skåne, Blekinge, and Åland. But who's this controlled by? A vassal in the Duchy of Skåne? Yeah, so let's take Skåne. They could take Halland. How strong are they? 4,000. So they're actually stronger than us. Not an option. They're actually also allied to Count Frey Gauscherson of Rhem. Szczecin here. We can try to take land from the northern part here. Let's take... What does this duchy look like? The Duchy of Pomerania is not controlled by anybody. They have, what, 1, 2, 3, 4 counties? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They have 6 counties. They have 4 de jure counties. 1, 2... No, they have 6. But how's it split up? It's the thing. So this is when the county Kenna of Szczecin, occupied by Duke Jean. Who is Duke Jean? He's the Kingdom of West Francia. Oh, that's not good. Holy War for the County of Lübeck. Leader against Ufa, the Peasant Revolt, and also allied to Duke Frobert III of Jülich. Attacking Count Miłosz of Lübeck and the Holy War for the County of Lübeck. Okay, so where's the County of Lübeck here? Szczecin, okay. We're actually kind of starting to butt heads with West Francia here. This is actually fine. Mura, we can... but Mura is the... that's the capital of the county, I think. The Duchy of Småland's capital is the County of Mura. Yeah, so, well, that's not great. We'd have to take that away from one of our vassals. Trying to look for a duchy that is pretty much unoccupied by anybody except for us. That we could take. Kind of part and parcel. Novgorod is a good one, but then we'd have to go to war with the Duchy of... or we'd have to go to war with the Sami, or now they're not the Sami anymore. They're the... Gaivash. They're way too strong. Actually, the King of Denmark is pretty weak. Now that I think about it, I don't know why we're not going to war with them. But then we'd be right up against West Francia, and I don't want to deal with them because they have a huge army. But then they're going to be taking this whole area over, so I don't know. Is it better to attack them earlier or wait? I don't know. West Francia is pretty powerful. The Duchy of Goladet is actually part of our dynasty, so we're not going to go for after them. I'm just going to wait for Gaivash to fall apart. The empire is that big, they end up running into trouble. So we'll just wait and see. We do have some eyes here on the Danelaw. We were going to get 3 of these territories, and then Finnveden's controlled by Gaivash as well. So, but Mølle is the seat of the county. Skåne we'd actually probably have a decent chance, but they're also allied with a couple of people here, so that might not be the best thing. We could just focus on our own internal affairs right now. If we get Szczecin or anything in Pomerania, we're going to have to start dealing with the Bavarians or the West Francians. We do have Lithuania as our ally. Let's see, So she does have a successful fertility treatment. Do we have an heir? We don't. So this is one of those things where we could probably choose an elective monarchy. Or an elective, a different kind of election law, succession law. But I'm not going to do that just yet. Count Päivi of Grobin. Where is he? Oh, that's right. Because we haven't created the duchy yet. They're all kind of beholden to me. I don't necessarily want vassals who are like that low to give me money. Having counts and dukes, yes. So for example, Duke Budo of Karelia, but then everything else, eh. Oh, Savo became a thing. Oh wait, no. Those are just de jure. King Avo gained 25 opinion of me. Okay, so maybe let's take another consort. Who are we trying to sway here? Oh, Duke Avo. Hafrid. Okay, so we need to have another Ihanti. Oh, we can't replace him. Let's see. Convert Faith and County. Sulmanusko reformed. Here we go. Anatomical studies. Oh, who is this? She's a terrible steward. Duke Budo. Goodness, how did she get that position? King Mialiti. Wait, is this the King of Estonia? No, King because he's married to me. Okay. Base. Okay, what does stewardship do again? Oh, Tuya. Oh no. Sister-in-law Tuya was killed by Olaf. Who's Olaf? King Avo has lost against Duke Miko Samogiti in the Liberty War. Oh. What? Okay, Liberty War. Liberty for whom? Where are you going to go? Okay, so I know I'm increasing the stewardship bit here, but I don't know. Akala does not have any money coming from it. Okay, but why is that? Oh, Akel does not have any control. Plus 10 stewardship. So I think that, number one, I think that we can hold more holdings, number one. But that's not super helpful right now. Let's say assist ruler? Goodwill. To my surprise, my vassal Count Hapa has come to me, promising that whatever I need, whatever he can do, he'll provide if I ask. What does he get out of this promise? Huh. Can we... seduce? What does this do? Let's try to see. We need to have an heir. So this is kind of funny. I haven't had... So he has a concubine. Let's see. Why should I have another lover? Let's take a look at our court here. Count Haba's friendship. Nice. It's so rare to find a true friend. Let's try to see if we can make him a lover. Duke Noom. Where is Count Hapa? Outstanding physician. Pregnancy. Nice. Powerful vassal. No, you can get out of here. Tiles can be created. That's right. We're saving the Duchy of Savo. What happened to the Duchy of Savo? Oh, they got usurped by the Duchy of Pohjanmaa? It looks like. But who would I give the duchy to? I would have to take territory away from these guys. Icelandic conquest of the County of Lubeck, so I guess they lost that. Oh, Iceland's a separate thing now. Okay. The Gaivash, are they at war? No, they're just getting raided. I'm just gonna wait for them to slowly lose power. Who can we take on as a lover? Where's Count Hapa? Let's take a look at our court here. Vigunemanas. I don't know who these people are. Count Hapa of Leafs. Oh, okay. Well, let's wait till we are not pregnant anymore. Courland, Livonia. Yeah, our vassals are not paying us very much money at all. Okay, who is controlling this? Occupied we got Baldur Torfinsson of Åland. Are they fighting each other? They're fighting each other. Of course they are. Suramanaland. Okay, so they're... Your newborn daughter. Do I have... Oh, I have... It's twins. When the first contraction started, a great calm came over me. There was no room for my worries from before. I was about to perform one of Lempo's greatest miracles. After a long but glorious struggle, I brought forth two perfect little children. My sweet children, one of you will grow up to carry on my legacy, and the other will always remain in her shadow. I hope you will love each other come what may. So, Lovisa and Johannes. That's great. Those are good names. Okay, so now who is our... Now the succession is secure. Player heir is Lovisa. I'll tutor both of them. Wait, offer King Mialiti a guardian. So making someone in his court the war of the chosen adult. Wait, what? No, no, no. I think it got confused. The game was confused there. Okay. Okay, that was the... Oh, okay, obviously that was weird. Okay. We are happy to accept your proposed education arrangement, a noble upbringing for a noble spirit. Oh, no. Okay, so technically the game is recognizing my husband as their king, even though I'm the ruler? Odd. Yeah, I don't know. That's a little confusing. Okay, what does succession look like? Bleeding out. Oh, no. Ivy's the only man nowhere to be found. A chill runs down my spine. I might be the only man's hope. Suddenly, as if he stepped out of thin air, my friend Vigo is at my side. He rolls up his sleeves and looks at me. Erki Lahtinen. Hand me the tourniquet. Our patient screams and thrashes, even though 3 grown men weigh him down. Every step of the way is a battle, but Vigo remains calm, and eventually a quiet focus settles over us. I'm not sure how we managed, but in the end, it seems like the soldier will live. It was an impressive feat, Ilmatar, Vigo says with a tired smile. It was an honor to serve at your side. So Erti becomes now... Oh, Erki is my... courtier. Could not have done it without you. Okay, so King Avo is starting to lose a little bit here. We're not getting anything necessarily out of him, so it's kind of weird, right? We've lost all those hooks. We don't have anything that we're getting. So Turku has a... I don't know why the tax rate is so low here. Yeah, no, Akel is one thing, but we need to increase control in our own home county. The further I delve into my studies, the more apparent the link between mind and body becomes. Too much worry can make you sink, and the mind is no stronger than its vessel. My wise friend Vigo journals about his worries and swears it eases his mind. I have also read about the benefits of vigorous movement to soothe frayed nerves. Let's see. Ask Vigo for journaling advice. I gain the trait Journaler. What is this? Learning +1, stress loss -20. Go for a run. Gain the trait Athletic. Prowess. Health small boost, stress loss. Gain exercise for 15 years. No, I'm going to go ask Vigo for journaling advice. Journaler. Nice. Jousting grounds. Let's see. Blacksmith. Men-at-arms maintenance throughout the realm. This is important. Oh, actually archery grounds. So man-at-arm maintenance, that would be reduced, but this holding increases... So this is all holdings in the duchy. So if we get these lands later somehow... Differences in faith. In the county of Kanava, they believe in Kabbalism. That's fine. How they worship's none of my business. Let's go... Let's convert them. Oh, they're doing... Wait, what? Convert the faith in Akel. Oh, okay. Let's, Kernave. Kernave is a... It's been an interesting thing here. Let's see. Restraint. There we go. Okay, so we can become celibate. That way we don't have to worry about creating more heirs. What does succession look like right now anyway? So it's going to be Lovisa and then her brother, her twin brother, Johannes. And then other than that, it would be Daira Usa, who's my mother. And then Skule Afrosa, who's my cousin. No, let's embrace celibacy here. Do we have enough champions? There's basic things that we need to keep track of. Yeah, we do. Okay. So we have 200 gold. I want to keep increasing our income here. How about trade port and development growth? Yeah, let's do that. Let's build a trade port next. That'll increase development, and then we can worry about building the big duchy buildings later on. Well-organized court. Nice. So we need to kind of keep a close eye on what's happening here in Scandinavia. This is just so strange here. I've discovered that Count Yallow's inherited contract obliges him to more than you've collected. Let's see. Where's Count Yallow? He's just a count. I'm sure he'd appreciate it if I let it slide. He has a bunch of titles. County Volkovisk, Selpils, Siaulai, Kernava, Minsk, and Slutsk. He's actually pretty powerful. No, we're not going to do that. Gain 50 gold. Perfect. Okay, can we build the trade port? Let's build the trade port. These are just these kind of incremental things that will definitely add up over time. And once we increase control, that'll be better. So we want to be able to increase our income over time, and then we can worry about things like building a church or whatnot. Now, if we make the Duchy of Savo... Now, we don't have the money because we just spent something on the trade port. This is a time of relative peace. At least here. I don't know what's happening in the rest of the map here. The Umayyads are pretty powerful. Bukhari. Looks like some of these kingdoms are solidifying, or the Byzantines are strong as ever. Basileus Kachig, that does not... Oh, okay. They are Greek, but that is not a Greek name. Kachig? If you take a look at the culture, here's Finnish and there's Sami. Swedish, Finnish, Bjarmian, Latgalian, Russian, Pomeranian. Promote culture. Wait, what are we doing here? Increase development in the county? I think that's what we're doing. Who are our most powerful vassals? Duke Budo. We should probably try to sway him. What is this? Countess Balba of Breslau. Don't know what's happening there. I really want to get these holdings. Oh, that's right. We can marry our children off. So Elfwig Ekbertsson Henry has a claim on the earldom of Seveda, Kinda, Njudung, and Ferent. House Henry, son of Count Egbert, and Seveda. Choose someone for Slovisa Virtanen Kalevan. Wait, why is our name hyphenated? I thought we're just House Virtanen, aren't we? Why are they Virtanen Kalevan? Oh, because our husband is Virtanen Kalevan? That's weird. I thought we were just keep the name that we had? Discovered armillary sphere. What are we trying to research here? I thought we were researching memorialism. Oh, it's probably just because we were exposed to that. Okay. Let's say House Virtanen. Oh, they're all cousins. How about Dynasty? Here we go. Uncle Prince was created the cadet branch Botti. Okay, what's happening here? Secrets of the body. I find myself fascinated with the human body and all the secrets that it still keeps from us. Questions of life and death are constantly on my mind. To read text on the topic is all well and good, but I cannot help but I would learn a lot more from hands-on research. Yeah. Do a dissection here. Setta tieto Virtanen Kalevan. I tried to hold my breath as I sifted through the tangled mess of slimy, swollen entrails sprouting from the corpse's belly, but to no avail. The putrid stench of decay slowly finds my way to my lungs, making me gag. Something then tears open and a stream of viscous yellowish ichor spills over the operating table. Oh, what was that? Okay, maybe Pivy can help me. No. Enough, this is unseemly. I need to find more bodies somehow. What is this? Yeah, no. Maybe Pivy can help me. Maybe. Enough. This is unseemly. No. Stop it. See, this is the thing. I don't get it. We're part of the same house. Why is it going to be Virtanen Kalevan? I just want it to be Virtanen. Okay, so she's curious. Is it going to be... I don't even know. Do they carry my last name? Or how does that work? I thought we were equal, so I don't know. I don't know how that works. Oh, this is rough. I don't know how that works. I don't know why we have a different name. I just want to be the House Virtanen. That's what we are. Virtanen Rasenii. Again, there's all these cadet branches. House head heir is Count Numel Pudoj. I don't know why he's the house head. So we're the Virtanen dynasty. Supply chain of ideas. Today, Count Hapa approached me with an interesting idea. He says it can be useful to think of a debate in court like a pitched battle. Different actors are seeking different goals, each trying to steer the conversation to their advantage, but only one will win. He has some fascinating ideas on diplomacy. Basic conversational tactics for plus 5 years. That's great. Okay, now how does this work? A little fuzzy on how that works. House of the Virtanen dynasty. So House Virtanen, but we're Virtanen Kalevan. So do they take on the husband's name? Because those are the kids. She's Lovisa Virtanen Kalevan because my husband is Lovisa Virtanen Kalevan. Oh, it's because when they got fishing net weavers constructed. Oh, okay. Learning perk. Let's see. Wash your hands. Being rated. Okay, cool. We've discovered manorialism. A new fascination can be selected. Let's see. Coinage? Chronicle writing? Let's see. Hereditary rule. Let's do that. How long is that going to take? 19 years. Okay. Because my husband's name is Virtanen Kalevan, they take on the name Virtanen Kalevan because it wasn't a matrilineal marriage. And even here, if we make it a matrilineal marriage, it's still going to be Virtanen Kalevan. I don't think it quite matters. Now, househead is Dukarda II of Pohjanmaa. Okay, who's this? Aligned to Budo. Content empath. Sure. I believe I can make a very convincing argument. Oh no. Oh well. Okay, so if we make it Virtanen, this is going to be kind of tricky here. There's nobody. They're all... yeah, it's all weird. Alliance power. How about prestige gain? It doesn't really matter though, right? I mean, I guess it kind of does when she does take the throne. Atos Botti. They might be inbred. That's rough. Let's not do that. Kimek. County of Shiti. Manj Karagas. Where is this? Feher. Is that in House Karagas? Has a claim on the county of Kada. Oh, that's way far away. That's what I thought. Too far. Who else? Who else? Who else? Okay. Prestige gain. Actually, let's take a look at the different traits they have. How about hail? Tor of Pilsen Lauvrid. Lujavrid. Yaksa ze Swupska? Gregarious, patient, arbitrary, Polish. Has a claim on the Chieftain of Shetland. Actually, this is a good match. Is it hale or robust? Golden Helm no Berestie. Ah, that's right. Golding has a strong physique. Helmno Berestia. I don't know. How about intelligent? Gajek Rusins. They're a little old for her. Okay, let's see Johannes. So let's measure Johannes off. Let's take a look here. Let's see for robust. Stone of glass. Okay. Let's see. I need one of these stones. Okay, that's a mouthful of a name. Yes, okay, let's marry them. Nope, matrilineal marriage, no. Wait, will not accept? Why not? Jarl Peter II's opinion of you. Okay. Well, how about Hail? Yeah, this works. Okay, and then now we have an alliance with Duke Dariboslava II. Now we can't take over Novgorod immediately, but that's okay. And then let's see for his sister Lovisa, that will have to be matrilineal. Let's see by age. Satatia to Virten and Galavan. That sounds like very, very close cousins. Yaksaja Swupska. Yeah, that works. She's not going to get any prestige benefits, but that's okay. Okay, now seeing at stars. Okay, here we go. Insight in the heavens for 10 years, increased stewardship and learning, or earthly focus, monthly piety. Yeah, let's focus on earthly matters. We might be able to get... Let's see, know thyself. You can change Count Yalo's contract. I mean, that's gonna be nothing. Powerful vassal, Count Paivia, I mean, I guess. Oh, yeah, actually we can change with Count Asikyo. Asiko. But he has a bunch of counties. No, he has one. Heir is first in line to inherit Estonia. Oh, that's right. The Duchy of Estonia. We are in line for the Kingdom of Lithuania and the County of Reseniai. So, here's the thing. If we're going to inherit the Duchy of Estonia... My husband and vassal... Oh my goodness. Okay, so this is tricky because he's the king, but he was the duke. Okay, so... Yes, this is odd. So, I'm the Queen of Finland. My husband is the king... because he's married to me, the queen, but he is not the king of Estonia, but he is holder of the Duchy of Estonia. Now, our children, for example, Lovisa Virten and Galavan, is going to get the Kingdom of Finland. Let's see what happens upon succession. Johannes is going to get the County of Satakunta and the County of Akel. We will take the Kingdom of Finland, the Duchy of Finland, and the County of Finland. But our husband, his primary heir is Lovisa. It's so confusing. Okay. I'll let Hapa handle this. Okay, so King Mieliti, his primary heir is my daughter. The Duchy of Estonia. The claimants are 8. Oh, there are so many people who have claims to this, though. So I feel like the only thing really worth developing is Turku itself, because I can't tell who's going to get what. We're being raided again. Ah, we can't upgrade this, oddly enough. We need to have a keep. The donjon. Okay. The war for Count Pukik's claim on the Duchy of Novgorod. Okay, we're fighting against whom? The County of Kokonois and the County of Vodi. Yes? Okay, so now we're going to be at war. I think we have a rally point over here. Oh, actually, that we don't have that rally point anymore because it's not technically within our boundary, right? So we can put one here in the Megalians. How much is this going to cost us? A lot. I know that for sure. Oh, wait, who's this? Sway the good Duke. Duke Budo, without a doubt. What is his opinion of us right now, anyway? Plus 82? Well, me, of course. I'll just gain more prestige. Now, who are they? They're going against Novgorod, right? So, this is going to be rough. We should not tarry long here. Who else? Okay, let's take a look at the war map. Vodi. No, we're looking at it from the opposite. No. Ah. There it is. I was looking for that. We don't have a very large army at all. It's weird. It feels like that number was higher. It's almost like a bug. We had a larger army until that happened, until we recruited the people, and then it went down by, like, a lot. So I don't know what was happening there. Okay, this is a long time. This is going to be a long siege. And I don't know why. Maybe it's because we don't have as many men-at-arms. I don't know. We have the max number of champions we have. Yeah, I don't know. Can we call any of our allies? Okay, Lovisa Virtanen Kalavan is the first in line for the succession for the Duchy of Estonia. Realm will lose land when a vassal dies. Your vassal Prince Havu Finland holds titles that will be inherited by rulers who are not your vassals. Okay, who's your primary heir? Bartia? No. Okay, we're going to increase that crown authority. We can't do that until 1185. That's a really large army. I don't know how we're going to fight against that. Maybe they'll fight against some of these raiders here? Oh, this is going to be kind of disastrous. Okay, now we have Kokonois. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh no, are they going to catch up with us? Oh, they did. Uh-oh. Oh, man. Oh. Okay, so I think, yeah, we're going to be retreating all the way back here. So, number one, the heir to this is going to be Lovisa. Now she has a claim. That actually became hers. So now, the claim is going to be on the Duchy of Estonia and the Kingdom of Finland, which in some ways we didn't plan for, but this is great because now we know she's going to be able to get both of these duchies. So we can theoretically develop this too, because our vassal is King Mialiti of Finland, and we're getting taxes from that as well, I believe. Yes, yeah, there we go. King Mialiti of Finland, who is our husband and vassal. I don't know why we can't... Okay. Modify the feudal contract. But that's... Yeah, okay. So we only get... Those relationships are completely separate. Okay, is this still controlled by... No. So that's how that works. Our heir is in line to gain the Duchy of Estonia, which is good. So we can theoretically count on this and on this being our personal domain later, because the King of Estonia does not... He controls all of this. He has great stewardship ability, so he has the max amount of holdings here. So later, when this passes to us, we'll get all of those counties without any vassals because the duchy completely passes to us, and then we get all these territories on our own. So we don't have to worry about this. We're going to be losing Satakunta to our brother, right? Because that's how the succession is going right now. He is going to get the county of Satakunta, as well as the county of Akel. Because we only have the one duchy. So I don't know what's going to happen. If we get the duchy, is that going to pass on to our brother? Or do we keep it? We have to keep it because it's part of our main title's territory. So our brother might actually get this. Yeah. That's rough. Are we going to be able to win this war? Come on, man. We need to just be able to capture this before they get to us. Oh, there we go. Run away! We should be able to win. I mean, they don't have to. I mean, they can very, very easily recapture that. But, okay. But we won anyway. Perfect. 0% war contribution? Come on. If it wasn't for us, they wouldn't even exist anymore. Okay. So, I said that before. Now I'm actually meeting it. This is a good place for us to press pause. Just take a look here. What's happening here? Occupied by Count Balder Thorfinnsson of Åland, because our brother, our uncle, is actually losing this war. I don't like Thorfinnsson. Do we join the war on their behalf? Stop vassal war. No, we're going to demand... He's defending, so we're going to ask him to stop. Demand conversion. Wait. I don't even know what happened there. Carefree. Okay. I don't know what's happening here. We'll have to look back on this. Uppland. Okay, this belongs to Uppland, who is our vassal. Oh, and this belongs to Uppland as well. Technically ours. Technically our vassal. Operating almost completely independently. Okay. Yes. Very odd. Not a member of my house. Do I have anybody who's a member of my house here? Uh-oh. Anodized scheme to sway Duke Buddha. Okay, wait, just happened. What just happened? Neighboring ruler won war. Your neighbor King Havu has won against your uncle Prince Avo in the Uppland claim on the Kingdom of Lithuania. What? Okay, so now... Okay, what? So our uncle is now the King of Lithuania and the Duke of Uppland, but he only controls the county of Uppland. So where's the capital of Lithuania now? It is in Sigtuna. What? Oh. Try to sway King Havu. Okay, so now Lithuania is part of... Oh, it's so confusing. Okay, so this stopped being part of Finland because they usurped the title of the King of Lithuania, because in the succession before, I got the title of the Kingdom of Finland, but then my brother got, or my uncle got the title of King of Lithuania, and Uppland was my other uncle. Now those two uncles fought. The one who's the Duke of Uppland pressed the claim to get the Kingdom of Lithuania, so now he is both the Duke of Uppland and the King of Lithuania, neither one of which is actually part of Finland anymore, but they are related. They are part of House Boti, which is the Virtanen dynasty. Oh my goodness. I want to found my own part of the house. I don't know. I don't even know how this works. Okay, now we have to appoint a chancellor. Hapa of Leafs, for sure. He's definitely the most skilled here. Your neighbor, King Havu. Okay, so this is our neighbor slash uncle. Is he part of our house? He's part of our dynasty. That affects our prestige. Because we are the house head of the dynasty head. We hold counties, duchies, and kingdoms. Oh, no, it's a house renown. That's what it is. We have 2 kings and 3 counts. 1 king by marriage. Who is the 1 king by marriage? I don't even know. I wish there was a way to take a look at who I'm related to very easily, but that's not... Okay, so Finland let's take this as a pause. Finland's territory extends all the way down to Volkovisk, and all the way north up here to Akel. We control a couple of these islands here. We control this island, Visby. The Kingdom of Lithuania, which was our family, has broken off. We are still part of the same dynasty, the House of Dynasty of Virtanen. But they are a separate kingdom now that owns part of Uppland, because Uppland usurped the title of the Duchy of Lithuania, or subjugated the Kingdom of Lithuania, and it was a higher title, so he took that title. So, that's what's happening. Our daughter is the queen, who's going to be next in line. She's going to be the first in line to inherit the Duchy of Estonia's title, but because of the way Confederate partition works, I'm pretty sure what's going to happen is she's going to keep the High Chieftain of Finland, and her brother is going to get the Duchy of Estonia, because right now he doesn't have a claim to that. Yes. I don't know. Okay, what does this mean? Head of house. It's all very strange, all very confusing. What does the succession look like? Skulle Afrosa and Count Duta of Namdalfiki. Let's add a law. Maybe we could do feudal elective or Saxon elective, Scandinavian elective. So this would change all of that. Don't know if it's worth it though. Your neighbor King Henrik has lost against King Wolfram of West Francia on the Holy War for the Duchy of Mercia. Okay, so it looks like West Francia is also... Oh, man, okay. So West Francia is starting to look too powerful. I don't know who their enemies are. This is controlled by a peasant revolt, which I'm hoping succeeds. Supply chain of ideas. Today, Count Hapa approached me with an interesting idea. Okay, here we go. Basic conversational taxes for 5 years. Now, we do have a claim on the Kingdom of Lithuania. Theoretically, we could just take it away from our uncle. That's going to be straight-up internecine warfare there. Oh no, Hapa. What happened? Oh no, did he die in battle? Oh no, rough. Okay. Now we need to... man, he was a really good chancellor, too. How about Count Desidona Volkovisk? Do we have somebody who could be a better court chaplain? Nope. How about Duke Budo II? Do we have a better steward? Messi Virtanen Hapsaru, Duke Karl II of Pohjanmaa. Oh, he's already the marshal. No. Okay. He's okay. Wow. The spy master is really good at his job. When did that happen? My vassal Countess Laufled was taken prisoner by my vassal Count Reinwald. Osthamar. Who's fighting whom? Trusting me. Johannes has been asking me for a rolling hoop for a long time, and I told him I would get one for him in 3 months if he displayed more focus on his studies. Ever since I made the promise, he has been redoubling the effort of his studies. I would never deceive you, Johannes. Mismanaged population. Aren't we trying to increase control here? Oh, I guess not. Oh, we have absolute control here. Okay. Akel then. I don't know if we need to... So it says keep, but, like, is that a separate building? Oh no, my lady, my uncle King Havu has ended all conversation with you. Seeing my sudden interest and the amount of correspondence as a sign of pertinent nefarious plans, it appears as you have under the impression that I'm plotting against him. What? No, I was just trying to make a good impression. So I don't know if keep is a separate building. Royal Preserve sounds like a good one. Needs to save up for that, though. Okay, now we're going to take a step back. Thanks for hanging out. It's been fun. Finland is on the rise. Lithuania is a related kingdom in our dynasty as well. We're going to keep playing this. Your husband, King Mielite, has created the cadet branch Virten and Kalevan. Wait, there's 2 cadet branches already? Okay, but this is Virten and Kalevan, and he's also Virten and Kalevan. What? Okay. What? I guess it's a different Virten and Kalevan? With the hammer, I seek respect. I don't know. Okay, now we need to replace a counselor. Something's always happening here. He was a really great spy master. How about Maria? Okay, now if we take a look at our children, Lovisa Virten and Kalevan is part of the house Virten and Kalevan, founded by King Mielite of Finland. House head heir is Lovisa. Okay. Okay, that works. But we can't change the house names here. The dynasty name we could change, but not the house. But anyway. There's a bunch of stuff kind of going on. But here's a nice look at the map. Gaivash, I don't know how they got so powerful, but they're here. We're going to look to solidify this. We have some very interesting relationships with the neighboring kingdom of Lithuania, which again is part of the same dynasty because of how succession works. Countess Ilona's friendship. It is so rare to find a true friend. Let's find a friend. And now, we're going to say thanks for hanging out. Take a break. Come back tomorrow. Play some more of this. Looks like West France is breaking up. Not going to get drawn into that right now, but yes. Thanks for hanging out. It's been great. I will see you then.